Hello students, welcome all of you in online lecture series of Internet of Things subject, in which today we are going to discuss what are the variables and operators in C language programming. My name is Pooja Subhashrao Deshmukh from International Center of Excellence in Engineering and Management College, Aurangabad. Today is our 9th lecture on Internet of Things subject. So, in this lecture, we are going to study what are the variables in C, what are the rules for defining the variables, then type of variable list and type of variables in which there are 5 types, that is local variable, global variable, static variable, automatic variable and external variable. Then again C operators, what are the C operators? There are also 6 types, that is arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, assignment operators and miscellaneous operators. So, we will see one by one. First of all, what is variables in C? As the name, a variable is a name of the memory location and it is used to store the data in memory. Also, its value can be changed and it can be reused many times. So, it's a way to represent memory location through symbol so that it can easily be identified. Let's see the syntax to declare the variable. A variable in simple terms is a storage place which has some memory allocated to it. Basically, a variable is used to store some form of data or different types of variables which is require different amount of memory and have some specific set of operations which can be applied on them. Then variable declaration for single name, that is a typical variable declaration is of the form, that is type and variable underscore name and semicolon. Then what is for the multiple variables? Same like one variable name. There is type variable 1 underscore name, comma variable 2 underscore name, then comma variable 3 underscore name, like that. A variable name can consist of alphabets, that is uppercase or lowercase, numbers and underscore character. However, the name must not start with a number. This is the condition. Then we will see what is the difference between variable declaration and variable definition. Declaration tells that the compiler about data type and size of the variable, but the definition tells that allocates the memory for the variable. The next point is variable can be declared for many times in a program, but definition says that it can happen only one time for a variable in a program. Then variable declaration says that assignment of properties and identification to a variable, but definition says that assignments of storage space to a variable. This is the basic difference in variable declaration and variable definition. Now we will see what are the rules for defining the variables. First one is variable can have alphabets, digit and underscore. As you can see, alphabets means A to Z, that is small या फिर uppercase. Then numbers means 1, 2, 100 something, and underscore means underscore. The next one is variable name can start with alphabet and underscore only, or it can't start with a digit. If you have to write a name in your program, that must you have to start with alphabet or underscore only. Then no white space is allowed within the variable name. if you have to write a name, so here you cannot allow that, so you have to take a space between two names. Variable name must not be reserved word or keyword like integer, float, character, like this. The next type of variable list means there are two types, that is valid and invalid. First of all, variable type variable list. Suppose an example of declaring a variable which is given below. Minister of India, that is list O, integer is A, float B, character C, means you have to just declare a variable. Here A, B, C are variables and integer, float, character are the data types, means you have to declare a variable, so you have to need two things, that is first one is variable and second one is data type. We can also provide the values while declaring the variables like given below. Suppose integer A is equals to 10 and B is equals to 20, means what, we are declaring two variables of integer type. Then float F is equals to 20.8, means we are declaring one variable in float type. Then character C is equals to A, means what, we are declaring one variable of character type. Then next one is valid and invalid. So valid variables starts with letter which is followed by letters, digits or underscore. Let's take an example. Suppose MATLAB @ which is case sensitive word. So A and small a are not allowed, not in the same variable. Then the maximum length of a variable name is the value that the name length max command return. Suppose integer A, integer underscore AB, integer A30. These are the variables. And what are the invalid variables? These are the valid variables. But what are the invalid variables? Invalid means what? Int 2, int AB, int long. These are the invalid variables which does not start with a letter or which does not followed by letters. Then next, what are the types of variables in C language? There are 5 types, that is local variable, global variable, static variable, automatic variable and external variable. So we will see one by one. What is local variable? Variable that is declared inside the function or block, this variable is called local variable. Or local variable must be declared at the start of the block. When we are starting writing a program or writing program in a block, so we have to just declare this variable. Suppose void function 1, then open brace, integer x is equals to 10. X is equals to 10 is what? Local variable. Then closing brace, and you must have to initialize the local variable before it is used. Means what? If you are using x is equals to 10, you have to just initialize before it is using. The next type is global variable. Global variable means what? A variable which is declared outside the functional block, or it is called as global variable. Any function which can change the value of the global variable, it is available to all the functions and it must be declared at the start of the block, same as the local variable. Suppose int value is equals to 20, which is global variable. Then void function 1 open brace int x is equals to 10. Here both variables are present, that is local variable in a box and global variable which is outside the block. Then close brace. This is the example of global variable. Then next one is static variable. Static variable means what? A variable that is declared with the static keyword. It's called static variable. Static keyword means what? We will see. It retains its value between multiple function calls. For example, void function 1 open brace int x is equals to 10, which is local variable. Then static int y is equals to 0 means what? Static is a variable. Int x is equals to 10 is a local variable. We have to convert local variable into static variable. Then we have to write static in front of int. Then this means what? Static int y is equals to 10. This is the static variable. Then x is equal to x plus 1 and y is equal to y plus 1. Then what will it be? It will be printing. It will be printf in %d x comma y. So the output is what? X plus 1 and y plus 1 with x comma y. Then close brace. If you call this function many times, then the local variable will print the same value for the each function. For example, 1 1 1 1 so on many times. But the static variable will print the incremented value. That means what? Not 1 1 1 1. That is 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 and so on, in this manner. So next value. Next one is automatic variable. Automatic variable means what? All the variables in C that are declared inside the block are automatic variables by default. We have to do nothing here. Actually this is automatic variables by default which is present in C. We can explicitly declare an automatic variable using auto keyword, that is void main, then open brace int x is equals to local. Actually this is our local variable, but by default it is also automatic variable. Then we have to declare automatic variable. We have to use auto in front of int. Then auto int y is equals to 10 20. This is our automatic variable. Then close brace. The next type is external variable. External variable means what? Multiple we can share variable in multiple C source files by using an external variable. To declare an external variable, you have to need an use of extern keyword. Suppose my file .h, this is an example, extern int x is equals to 0. This is our external variable. Also it is also global variable, but if you have to do a external variable, you have to put here extern character or keyword. Then program 1.c hash include myfile.h. myfile.h means what? This is external variable which is already defined out of the box. Then hash include stdio.h void print value. What will be it will be printing? That is global value. Also this one is our external variable. Then printf is global variable %d global variable and close brace. Then next point is our C operators. There are 6 type of operators, that is arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, assignment operators and miscellaneous operators. Operators means what? Operator is a symbol which is nothing but operator is a simply symbol which tells that our compiler to perform a specific mathematical or logical operation. Operator is a symbol which tells that a compiler to perform a specific mathematical or logical operation. In C language is rich inbuilt operators which provide following types of operators. Then we will see one by one. First one is arithmetic operator. The following table shows that the arithmetic operators which is supported by the C language. Assume that suppose A is equals to 10 and B is equals to 20, then what will be the operations will be performed. Suppose operator is plus sign, then add two operands, that is A and B, and B positive is our operator. Then what will be the output? A plus B is equals to 30. If we subtract, then minus sign, subtract second operand from the first, that is A minus B is equals to minus 10, because B, the value of B is greater, that's why we will get minus sign. Then multiply both operands, that is A into B is 200. Then divide operator, B divided by A, that is A is equals to 2. B divided by A is equals to 2. Then percent operand is modulus operator and remainder of after an integer division, that is B percent A is equals to 0. Then plus is increment operator which increases the integer value by 1. A plus means what? 11. Then minus means what? Decrement, because our value of A is 10. Therefore increment by 1, that is 10 plus 1 is 11, and decrement operator decreases the integer value by 1, means what? A minus means what? 10 minus 1, 9. Then next one is relational operator. Also here the table of the relational operator, in which assume that A is equals to 10 and B is equals to 20. Then if is equal to 2 times, then it checks if the value of two operands are equal or not. If equal, then the condition becomes true, or if not equal, then the condition becomes false. Therefore A is equals to B means what? Is not true. Why? Because our value of A is equals to 10 and B is equals to 20. So the A is equals to B is what? Not equal. That's why it is not true. Then second one checks if the value of two operands are equal or not. If the value are not equal, then the condition becomes true. This operator execute when both the values are not equal. Our value of A is 10, B is 20. Then it is true because these values are not equal. Then less than operator checks if the value of left operand is greater than the value of right operand. If yes, then the condition becomes true. A is greater than B means what? 10 is greater than 20 is not true because 10 is less than 20. Then greater than checks if the value of the left operand is less than the value of right operand. If yes, then the condition becomes true. Here 20 is greater than 10, therefore it is true. The next one is less than equal to. This operator checks if the value of left operand is greater than or equal to the value of right operand. If yes, then the condition becomes true. A means 10 is greater than or equals to 20. it is not true because 10 is not equal to b. Then greater than equal to checks if the value of left operand is less than or equal to the value of right operand. If yes, then the condition becomes true. So A is less than equals to greater than equals to B. It is true because our value of A is 10 and value of B is 20. So the B is greater than or equals to A. The next one is our logical operators. Logical operators means what? And then A holds the value 1 and B holds the value 0, means we have to perform and or not operations in that. And means what? It is called logical and operator. If both the operators are non-zero, then the condition becomes true. Here both the operands are non-zero. It is false because our value of A is 1 and value of B is 0. The next is logical OR operator. If any of the two operands is non-zero, then the condition becomes true. Here our one value is 0, that is B. That's why this condition is true. Then logical NOT operator, third one. It is used to reverse the logical state of its operand. If a condition is true, then the logical NOT operator will make it false because A and B is true and the value of A is 1 and B is 0. That's why it is true. The next one is bitwise operation. Bitwise operator work on bits and perform bit by bit operation. That is, the truth table for this is as follows. Here 5 blocks, that is PQ are is our bits, that is P and Q, and the operation performed in that is PQ, in between AND operation or and NOT operation. Here 0 0 means what? P and Q 0, PQ 0 and P is greater than Q 0. Then 0 1 for the 0 1, that is 0 1 0. For 1 1 there is 1 1 0 and for 1 0 that is 0 1 1. Let's take an example. Assume that A is equals to 60 and B is equals to 13 in binary format, means in 0 1 format. It will be like A means 0 0 1 1 and 1 1 0 0. Then B is equals to what? 4 0 1 1 0 1. So the A and B means what? 0 0 0 0 and 1 1 0 0. Then A or B means what? 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 1. And A is greater than B means what? A raised to B, that is 0 0 1 1 and 0 0 0 1. And A is equals to 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1. If the concept is not clear here, you can contact me. The following table of the bitwise operators which is supported by C. These are the bitwise operators. A is equals to 60 and B is equals to 13. Means what? Suppose AND operator, binary AND operator copies a bit to the result if it is exist in both operators, that is A and B is equals to 12, that is in binary means what? 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0. The next one is OR operator. binary OR operator which copies a bit if it exists in either operand. That is A and B means what? 61. Multiplication in between, that is 61. That is 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 in binary. We can write it as in binary. Then XOR operation, that is binary XOR operator. It copies the bit if it is set in one operand but not in both. That is A XOR B means what? 49. That is we can write in binary, that is 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1. Then binary ones complement, that is operator is unary and has the effect of flipping bits. That is A is equals to 60. Means in binary we can write as 0 1 1 1 1 0 1. Then binary left shift operator. The left operand's value is moved left by the number of bits which is specified by the right operand. That means what? A is equals to left shift by 2 is equals to what? 240. That is 240 means in binary we can write as 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0. Then binary right shift, that is left operand's value is move right by the number of bits which is specified by the right operand. Means what? A right shift operator by 2 is equals to 15. That is 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1. Then next one is assignment operators. Assignment operators means what? Simple assignment operator is equal to, that is assign values from right side operands to the left side operands. Means what? C is equals to A plus B is equal to shows that the addition of A plus B to the C. It will assign the value of A plus B to C. Then plus is equals to means what? Add and assignment operator. It adds the right operand to the left operand and assign the result to the left operand. That means what? C plus is equals to A. It is equivalent to C is equal to C plus A. Then minus is equals to means what? Same with subtract. Then C minus is equals to A is equal means what? It is equivalent to C is equals to C minus A. Then multiplication is equals to what? Multiply and assignment operator. Means what? C multiply is equals to A, which is equivalent to C is equals to C multiply by A. Same with dividation. Then C is equals to C divided by is equals to means what? C is equals to C divided by A. Then percent with same with percentage, that is modulus and assignment operator. C percent is equals to A means C is equals to C percent A. Then left shift and means what? C left shift is equals to 2 is same as the C is equals to C left shift 2. Then right shift and means what? C right shift and is equals to 2 is same as the C is equals to C right shift and is equals to 2. Then and is equals to means what? Bitwise and assignment, that is C and is equals to 2 is same as the C is equals to C and 2. Then bitwise exclusive means what? C bitwise exclusive OR is equals to 2, which is same as the C is equals to C bitwise exclusive OR 2. Then bitwise inclusive OR means what? C is equals to C bitwise inclusive OR is equals to 2, which is same as the C is equals to C inclusive OR 2. These all the assignment operators. Then last one is miscellaneous operators. First miscellaneous operator is size of. It returns the size of a variable. Size of is equals to in bracket A means it shows the size of a variable. where a is an integer, it will return 4. The next one is AND operator. It returns the address of a variable, that is AND A is returns the actual address of the variable, anything that is 01H, 0FFH, 0001H, etc. Then multiplication, that is pointer to a variable, means what? It shows the a variable. Then question colon, that is conditional expression, that if condition is true, then value x is if condition is true, then it returns the value x, otherwise it returns the value y. This is all about the operators and variables in C. So thank you very much.